Hello, I wanted to just give you a quick overview of how the class is going to be changing for the rest of the semester. This was highlighted in the announcements that I announced yesterday on the Canvas. I highly recommend that you indicate that your announcements become notifications as soon as possible, or at least daily, and it talks to you about kind of how the class is going to be set up, the schedule, the quizzes, the exams, etc. Also, I only have a few people who filled out this survey about the reading worksheets. If you could fill that out, I can make a decision on those and change those due dates. Back to the course. As it says here, there's a Math 1040 public site, and that's going to be where a lot of your resources are going to be at. Okay, so this is going to be available to all the Math 1040 students, and we're going to compile our resources here so that you can have as much learning support as you need. So, for example, here you can come here to video lessons and other learning resources. And for chapter 7, you can see Rob Woodward, who's another faculty member's video that's going through the lecture notes as if we were going through them in class. He goes through them, does the examples. If you want to look at the extra lecture notes, they're right here that you can use to access them. As more things are being recorded, they will be put as videos here for you to watch. And you can see how they're going to, Rob Woodward has done all of these over break. So he actually has videos for the rest of the semester already made out for you, showing you the computer functions, etc. And those are going to be our primary learning resource for this. I won't be doing an everyday live session with you because we do have these resources. However, if you do want an everyday live resource, you can come to the public site, and there's a schedule of live online lessons and office hours. Okay, so here different faculty members like Tiffany Hilton is going to be doing like a live WebEx class, like as if she was right there in class doing it. She's going to record it, and we'll be able to post that in the recordings. Also, like Polina Ushinsky, she's going to be also doing a live WebEx class, as you can see here. I am going to be hosting like workshop and drop-in office hours type things. These workshops, I'm going to be going over review questions that I would have given my online Math 1040 students, and also doing the problems that you would have seen if you had gone to the workshops put on through the STEM Learning Center, and they will be available for you to watch live, and also I will record them for you. Other faculty are going to be doing other workshops, like Aaliyah Criddle will be doing a workshop on the normal distribution. You can ask questions on these in these drop-in office hours. I assume you could ask questions on these live WebEx versions too, etc. We will also still have tutors leading workshops available to you. So we have them at a couple different times throughout the day. So I know that our schedules have become crazy. We have different obligations and different time commitments. And so hopefully these different options will really help you to get all the learning resources that you need. You do not need to go to all of them. They're just there for your help. What I would recommend is doing like finding either, sorry about that beeping, it's loud. Either I would go through and watch Rob Woodward's already previously recorded videos, or go to like a live WebEx video as you go along, and then come to the drop-in questions or other office hours. So if we go back to the home site, that is for our regular 1040 class. If I can find it. I don't know if I can. Oh yes, this is it. Okay. So again, that is in the announcements, and it's also, if you come here on the home page, linked right here to the Math 1040 public site. Okay. My office location is the WebEx is right here, and that's going to be where I'm going to be doing my workshop style question and answer. It also will be if we meet for office hours, when we go there. Right now I'm going to have office hours just by appointment, and either I will answer questions by videos or by writing out the problem, or I might meet with you in the WebEx room. If there is interest, I can set up a block of time that is just open for people to drop in as they want to, but only if there's interest for that. I will also potentially just meet you in the WebEx room if we need a little extra discussion to answer a question. Okay. Also, we are going to be doing this online transition. So we are going to be doing remote learning. So at home, you'll be doing more time on this class because you won't be at class to learn it. So you have to learn the material, which is by those videos, which are very good support resources, and then also then go do your homework. You need to be self-motivated and make sure that you stay on schedule. You need to really stick to the schedule. I know that people have crazy lives right now, and so and maybe it will change. Maybe you'll get sick, or maybe someone in your family will get sick, or your work scheduling will change, or something. And I know that we can't predict that. It's uncertain, but try to stick to the schedule as much as possible. Maybe you can do an hour every day. Maybe you can do a half an hour every day, or maybe you want to do a big block on Sunday afternoon for like 5 hours or something like that. Just try and do a schedule and kind of keep to it. It's really important because getting behind is going to be really hard to catch up. Again, look at the resources. The public site's also right there if you want a link to that. But some students find it hard because you have to be motivated to be an online student. However, sometimes students really like that you can have multiple trials and watch the video more than one time in case you miss it, etc. So there's tons of resources. If you give yourself enough time, you can work through these problems and you can do it. This is a little bit of a crazy time, but I really think that we can successfully complete this class. Again, I highly recommend that you indicate on Canvas settings to read your announcements as soon as possible and notify you at least daily. That's going to be how I'm going to predominantly contact you. So because you're kind of going to be on your own schedule, I wanted to highlight this calendar, and I might get you a different version of this calendar. It's a little bit easier to read, but I just went through and I made a lesson that was going to be for every day. So basically, to be on schedule, you need to finish all of these in the week that it is assigned. Okay. We'll be doing chapter quizzes that are going to be sort of similar to ones that we have done so far in class, but look for announcements for any modifications on that. You might notice here that test 3 is set for 3 days. You will have it online in Canvas, and we are not meeting on campus anymore at all, even for exams. So your exam will be in Canvas. You'll have 2 hours to complete it, and it'll be a timed exam. Look for announcements for more information like that. It also is described in your announcement that I gave you yesterday about the transition that we're having. So hopefully this will go through well, and again, just try and keep up a schedule, know what needs to be. Oh, and FYI, these homework dates you'll have until the end of the semester to finish them, but these exam dates are much stricter deadlines. So although you can technically finish 7.1 on 5/7, to do well on exam 3, I would recommend that you finish 7.1 and chapter 7 and chapter 8 and chapter 9 prior to this exam. Similarly for chapter 10, etc. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have more questions, send me an email in Canvas or through my email, and hopefully I can answer them.